Today we are talking about the LEGO Medieval Blacksmith. With the upcoming castle releasing, I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to talk about this set. Given that I am creating a medieval village, this fits in perfectly to the theme, so let's get right into it. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Grandmaster Bricks, back with another video. Thanks for tuning back into the channel. Before we get going, if you enjoy the content and the videos that I make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Here in this video, we're going to go over the information and the numbers, and then at the end, I'm going to give you my review and opinions, so let's get right into it. Set number 21325, Medieval Blacksmith. It is for ages 18 and up. And I would like to know what the 18 and up building techniques are in this set, because it kind of confuses me having 18 and up on boxes when the LEGO store employees themselves tell the parents that kids can build the sets. So it's just one of those marketing things, but if LEGO really thinks that it is an 18 and up comprehensive skill set to have, I'd like to know what things in the set make it that comprehensive level. Anyways, it is part of the Ideas theme, which is really cool to see. A fan created this, and then it got put into fruition. Awesome. And the sub-theme is just under miscellaneous, so they couldn't find anything to put it under. The set released February 1st, 2021, so kind of an unusual release date. It's not quite at the beginning of the year or the second quarter. The availability, it was relatively available when it first released. It was spotty, but nowadays it's 100% on the shelves, readily available. The piece count has 2,164 pieces, so a really healthy build, and it retails for $150, which breaks down to 7 cents price per piece, and that's pretty good for an idea set. 7 cents that's a great price per piece, I think, in my opinion. The part usage, it did not have the most amount of new pieces. Does not have a sticker sheet, so that's really cool to note. So the few things that you do see are printed. And then there was a couple, like the Black Falcon torso and legs, and a couple small parts. But overall, not a lot of new parts used or created to make this set happen. So I think that's cool to note for mock builders or just collectors. The minifigures, it had 4 minifigures, then it had one of the horses, the opposable horses, and then it had 1 husky. So the bag count was 14 bags in total, and the booklet, the instruction booklet, had 240 pages, and the steps were 323. Finishing up with all the numbers and moving into the review side of things, my initial thoughts when I saw this get released was I was extremely excited. I am 100% about the medieval theme. That is my main theme that I like to build in. So the fact that they released this set, I was extremely excited. The structure of the actual blacksmith house, it should be a blacksmith castle, because this is massive. It spans 3 floors, and it almost starts to have a modular city vibe because it is so large. It's such a large building. It's got so much going on each floor. So there's just so much to take in when you're building. It's very, very engaging. It's not a lot of repetitiveness. The roof probably has to be my favorite building technique, the favorite element of the whole build, because the fact that those are shields and just the way they're clipped in, it's my favorite element of the whole thing. There's so much detail and so many little small things packed into the set. It's interesting the way the roof slips on. I will also note it doesn't technically clip, but the way that it rests, it's super secure. So I thought that was an extremely cool way to clip in the roof and still have it be removable. Another really cool thing to note is when you remove the floors, there is a actual plate that is protruding from the first floor, so you can find where the second floor sits, and it snaps perfectly into place. So I wish more modulars had that, so it was easier to guide the multiple floors into place. And starting with the first floor, that is where the actual blacksmith shop is itself. It is a little bit more difficult to look inside because they don't open up, kind of like a dollhouse. It's modular only, and it's got a smaller footprint. So knowing that all of that stuff is in there, it's a little bit more difficult to get in there and arrange things, but it's cool to know that it's there. The second floor is kind of more like the living area. It's got the kitchen and the dining table. The way the chairs are built, they use axes for the back of the chair. I think that is extremely cool way, clever way to make a chair. And then the third floor is going to be the bedroom. I think the brick built bare carpet was really, really cool. I like that a lot. In the blacksmith shop, it also has a light brick. So when he presses the anvil, it makes the smoke or makes the fire light up where he's working on the sword. I think that's awesome. Overall, I think it's a fantastic build. I was ecstatic to see this get released and made into a Lego set. I don't have any major negatives. Nothing is perfect in life, but this set really hit the mark for me. I was so glad to have it. I know there is quite a few remocks, a couple different redesigns. Maybe in the future, I'll pick up on another one or two, and I will review some alternate mocks, some alternate builds for you guys. But this set is fitting perfectly into my medieval village. So if you have not seen that, go check that out. Got a whole video on what I'm doing and the evolution of my Lego village, the way it started and the way it's going right now. As well, if you'd like to support the channel, you can check out all the links down below. That is going to be the best way you can support the channel. Liking, commenting, and subscribing here on YouTube, and then checking out the links is how you're going to help the channel the most. Other than that, guys, I hope you have found this video informational, relaxing, found out a few new things about the medieval set. Other than that, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, never stop building.